Another thing I forgot to really go into in my evolution video, and since this stupid uploader has a hard time uploading long videos, maybe this one will come out better if it's shorter. Well, I just real quickly want to say that evolution is a huge part of the problem that we're having with this transgender ideology, as I call it. You know, this belief that you can transcend your biological sex and become the other. I believe a lot of it stems from evolution. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we've been teaching evolution in school or allowing kids to believe evolution by not teaching them anything else, and even if you don't study evolution, it's still in your textbook and you still hear about it in other places. I believe that the teaching of evolution, not only has it destroyed this country morally, I also believe it has a lot to do with the whole transgender ideation. This belief that you can become something entirely different over the course of time. Just like you have an ape gradually becoming a human over millions or billions of years, whatever it is, you can have one type of human, one sex, gradually become the other. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that that is what has, or that's part of the reason why we even have this whole transgender thing. I was thinking about that the other day, how, a lot of that kind of stuff and that kind of language, came into being around the same time that evolution went mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Is like, I think the middle of the 20th century or something like that. Once people started learning evolution, it seemed more logical to believe that, just as an ape can gradually become a human, a CL word can gradually become a P word, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It's not as much of a leap to think that you can become the opposite sex when you believe that humans came from a different species, rather than having a God who created, male and female and all the different animals to be exactly what they are, from the beginning. So I really think it's had disastrous consequences. It's factually incorrect. And I really believe that the teaching of evolution is a lot of what is wrong in the world. And, that's just one of the many reasons why I no longer respect those Klasky Csupo cartoons, or Klasky Chupo, or whatever you call them, those cartoons on Nickelodeon, like the Wild Thornberrys. Like, even if the Rugrats would have been absent from that third movie, well, I probably wouldn't have seen it whatsoever, but it would still not be respectable, because when I look back on that show, the Thornberrys, and how, they were trying to support this evolution idea by having a human character, Donnie, who was less developed, less intelligent than Darwin, the chimpanzee. Well, that's what it's all about, having a chimpanzee that's more advanced than a human child. You know what I'm saying? It supports the whole evolution thing. And when you have these talking animal characters and all that crap, I just don't get into that. So yeah, I lose respect for anyone who believes in evolution or uses it as an argument or like a fact, like, that is exactly what happened. Even though they weren't there millions or billions of years ago, that's exactly, what they believe happened. So, I completely tune them out. I don't respect people who talk about evolution, and I hate being called a primate, and, I just hate it. I hate every bit of it. It's just a stupid theory. It's racist. It's just stupid. It's just not something that should be taught in school, and it's not something everyone should have to believe or accept in order to understand an explanation of something. So, I just hate evolution.